everybody, it's Cara here and I am, as ever, so mad, back for day 10 of So Mad March, where I take you through my daily adventures in small snippets. So wasn't it just the best weekend ever? Just such a lovely sunny day, couple of days actually, lots of sewing done, not only by me but you guys as well, and I've loved hearing from you on a daily basis about what you've been sewing. So I've already been out, I've already walked the dogs. Sadly, the sun has gone on strike. I've got Annie Boo here with me now, which I know you can't see. Might see a small snippet of a whippet. In the background there. But yeah, just a lovely weekend of sewing and adventures and sunshine. So back to work for me today, and today I'm in a Stasia dress. I think this is so liberated. It is one of my favourite dresses, and the lovely Angela from Devon Threadtails has it was the influence for this dress. I saw it on her first, and Angela, I can't wait to see you on Friday. So exciting. So yes, the beautiful, really long dress. I think you probably can see the back of it there in the mirror, just here. Hello, Allie Boo. Hello, darling. You right? Yeah, love this dress. I made it a couple of times, and that lovely viscose jersey that Bet gave me just a few weeks ago is destined to be one of these as well. So I'm off to work, and then later on I'm going to crack on with the Atelier Jupe dress. I was watching Andrea from Beyond the Pink Door last night on her live, and she also had a sneak peek on of the Atelier Jupe outfit. So I was glad to see someone else is busy giving sneak peeks away, as are the Atelier Jupe team themselves over on their Instagram page. I meant to tell you yesterday that on my Instagram page, which is @SoSoMad, I've got a small competition running. Only until, so today is Monday, I started it last night, and it's running till Tuesday evening at 6:30, so this Instagram only, and for those in the UK only, but I have 2 pairs of tickets to give away to the Stitch Festival, which, if I'm honest, I didn't realise I actually had, so apologies for the late entry on this, but yes, 2 complimentary tickets, pair of tickets. There are some T's and C's that go with that, which are all on the Instagram post. Essentially, if you go on the Saturday, you have to pay £5, but it's 2 single tickets which is a pair of tickets. Don't think they can be split, but all you have to do is go over to my Instagram page, like me, follow me and like the post, and then tag your sewing bestie or the person that you would bring with you using the other ticket. So that's really simple. So that actually finishes on March the 12th at 6:30 Greenwich Mean Time. So, and then I will draw the winners out on Wednesday. So just a small competition, and I'm very grateful to the Stitch Festival for providing me with those complimentary tickets to give away. So thank you for that. So I will leave it there, and I will catch up with you later for a bit of sewing and a bit more general chit chat. I don't think I showed you this morning, got a ready to wear cardigan on, so despite the warmth yesterday, quite chilly today. So day done, just disappeared. Thank you very much for following along on my adventures. I do really appreciate it. I have actually printed off a couple of patterns today. So the Vissa by Named Clothing, which I spoke about yesterday. I am going to make it out of the camouflage. There's some split views on that. I personally think it will be quite feminine, in a sort of a utilitarian kind of way. But actually, do you know what? I've had the fabric for 18 months now. I think it's the perfect pattern for that style of fabric, so I'm going to go for it. So I've got that, and then I've also printed off the, oh my word, the brand new pattern from Pattern Emporium. Oh, is it called Take Me Anywhere dress? I've forgotten. I genuinely can't remember. It's a beautiful sort of straight down sort of trapeze style dress, and the lovely Ruan, Alice having a chat downstairs, sorry about her, the lovely Ruan from the Yorkshire Sew Girl posted on her story over the weekend that she was dreaming of holidays or something like that. And I said, oh, I literally messaged back on her story, oh yeah, right with you there. And then she kindly said, shall we do a collaboration together? So that's really exciting. I haven't done a collaboration with Ruan before. So we've both bought the pattern, and she's going on holiday in April. So she did message back and kindly say, will you have time to do it before I go on holiday? So we'll do one pattern 2 ways, that sort of thing, which is always nice to see, different thoughts and styling, etc. on our pattern. So I printed that off today as well. So what I thought I'd do is, a few of you commented on the way I've been putting the PDFs together. It's how I do it. It's how I've always done it. So I will do a bit of footage in a minute on how I've put those PDFs together, so you can see a bit more closer up how it is that I do that. And yeah, so that's what I'm going to do. I shall do that probably next. I'm going to get changed, put my leisures on as always, and then spend this evening cutting out, certainly putting together, the PDFs. I'm not going to cut out the Pattern Emporium dress tonight, I don't think. We'll see how we go. But yeah, there you go. Hope you're having a good Monday as well. See you in a minute. I tell you what, it's a glamorous life doing this every day. So my best laid plans to film you a little bit PDF and so on, they're not going to be happening right now because my daughter's commandeered the lounge, which is absolutely her right to be able to do that. And there's a washing machine going on and all sorts of stuff. It's all glamorous here. So I thought I'd actually jump back on and take the opportunity to answer some of the questions that I've had recently. So thank you very much for those. And just as a reminder, because I'm coming to you daily, you can ask me anything you like. We keep it sewing related, not sewing related. I don't really mind, to be honest. And there's 3 questions that come through over the last few days. So I thought I'd just jump on now and take the opportunity to answer them. So the first one was around what would be my recommendation for beginner patterns with Maison Fauve, because let's face it, I talk about them a lot. And if I'm honest, this is a really easy thing to answer, because there's actually a whole section dedicated to beginner patterns, and they are all exquisite. As I was saying, there's a whole section dedicated to beginner patterns, and some of my absolute favourites are in there. So you'll remember I've made a series of these spritz tank tops. Now the spritz tank is actually 2 tops in one, so you get sort of the outer tank top and an inner tank top, if you like, so you can actually wear them separately or together. But because the outer one has got a low scoop, the inner one has got a slightly higher scoop, and therefore you can do some wonderful colour combinations. You can make them the same colour, you can make them with different fabrics, etc. And it's literally just a bias bound edge, so it's not a facing or anything, so that is really simple, and you've really only got a bust dart to think about on that one. The Transat dress is one that I made last year. Now this has got quite a deep V on it, but it's got a really clever sort of strap that you stick into your bra there to stop that from slipping off your shoulders. And it's got built-in ties at the waist, which is just a beautiful dress. Lovely in a cotton or a viscose, something like that, or a linen. That would be amazing. And then I've written down, and they've also got a big section on... Sorry, it's super noisy in my house today. They've actually got a really easy to find and super simple a selection of free patterns as well, and that fits really well with the Sew Frugal challenge that is going on over across YouTube at the moment. I'm really enjoying watching my fellow YouTubers sewing up some beautiful free patterns or giving you inspiration. And I will say that the Tilda blouse by Maison Fauve, which is free, is a very simple pattern. The grenadine skirt, of which I've made loads, is a free pattern, and that's very simple. And actually, if you were watching on Saturday, lovely Christine has actually made the most exquisite denim grenadine skirt, and it's just got a very simple piping on the front, which is just lovely, lovely detail. And there's a bob hat, which is a really nice bucket hat. So yeah, just some really lovely, lovely patterns there that I know you'll get enormous joy out of. But I will say to you, Maison Fauve, which I say all the time, Maison Fauve is, I think, solely responsible for the upskilling of my sewing ability, I did not dream for a second that I could sew some of the things I have sewn recently or for the last 2.5 years. Genuinely, I was petrified really of just going straight in, and I don't twirl or anything like that, but I have never had an issue. In fact, the only one pattern that I have was 2 patterns actually I've changed. I changed the ellipse jumpsuit because that was low-waisted. Now, if you check the style of the pattern and it's low-waisted, it's going to be low-waisted. So that wasn't the pattern, it was my design choice, if you like to change that. And also the Viper dress that I was wearing last week some stage, that again was low-waisted, but I chose to raise that. But I genuinely haven't had any fit issues. The patterns are true to size. They don't generally have a lot of ease in them. The fabric requirements are bang on, literally no very little surplus. So I can only be complimentary because it has actually done my sewing wonders. So that was one of the questions that I got asked. Then lovely Jenny, and it's easy for me to remember Jenny's name because I actually have met Jenny a couple of times. She was the lady that lived where I was brought up, if you like, and then we met many years later in our sewing journeys together, which is lovely. And Jenny was asking about swimming costumes on the back of seeing me make a swimming costume over the weekend for my daughter. The honest answer is it's really tricky to give recommendations of swimwear because we're all such different shapes and sizes, and what my requirements are would be so different to anybody else's. Jenny was specifically asking about a tankini pattern, and if I'm honest, I haven't made a lot of swimwear, but my favourite my favourite bikini I suppose to make would be from Helen's Closet. Now it's neatly gone completely out of my mind, and I had it prepped beforehand. Oh my goodness. Now I'm going to put it on the screen here. It's basically a sort of a bra top, if you like, and some bikini bottoms. Both offer really good coverage, and for me, the level, I think it might be called, oh no, it's gone out of my head. For me, the level of support in this bikini top is actually really good, and as you know, I talk about my top half a lot and the level of support I need there, and for me that was absolutely brilliant. But similarly, well, goodness, if it's going to support me on the larger side, then you won't have any issues if you're less than that, if that makes sense. Sandpiper, here we go, Sandpiper tankini. I think that's just lovely, really lovely. I've made a couple of those. Obviously the Pilates swimming costume by Opium Designs, that's not suitable for me, but it looks amazing on the daughter. The Sew Over It bikini looks amazing and does actually have a really good size range. I don't remember the name of that. I'm trying to think if I've made any others. You're probably screaming at this, at the Superstar bra, I think that's what it's called, by Waves and Wild. I think I've made that into a bikini top. I've certainly made it into the bra version, and then I would have used the bottoms probably from the Sandpiper, I think. That is actually a lovely bikini top, so yeah, I'm sure that's what it's called, the Superstar bra by Waves and Wild. Really good size range on that. So I hope that helps you, Jenny. But I would say that T&I Fabrics matte 4-way stretch lycra is just perfect. It's really good quality, it's a great price point, and therefore excuse me, you can have a lot of fun making swimwear and not worry too much about the investment of it. And then the final question was a really good one. Someone asked me for a recommendation on a woven boat neck pattern, and now I have had a look through, and really the only boat neck woven pattern I can come up with is I think it's called the Cuff Top by the Assembly line, which I've made actually quite a lot of times. It is a beautiful boat neck with sort of small elasticated sleeves and elasticated waist, and that's a really nice pattern. Pretty much all of the other patterns I could find, boat neck generally is associated with jersey. So I'd love it if in the comments below you've got a favourite boat neck woven pattern so that we can help one of my viewers out, that would be amazing. I do love a boat neck, I have to say. But when I thought about it, I was thinking, actually, all of the ones I've made are pretty much jersey. And particularly with woven, you'd need to have a facing. Andrea talks about, is it the Modern Pattern Company? She's just discovered that. She's got some tried and true patterns, which is great. And that does look like a really nice top. But again, it's in woven. So I'm curious about that, peeps. If you can think of a woven boat neck pattern, please do put it in the comments below. Now, this may well be a very short video, but I'm going to leave it there because this is live time, so it must be probably about, I'm going to estimate it's about 6:30 now. So I'm just going to do a minimal amount of editing and get this up to YouTube in order for it to actually come out to you on a daily basis. So I'm finding that quite interesting, actually. Yeah, because I'm literally filming this today. So short snippets from me, but I hope you're enjoying them. Please let me know in the comments below if there's anything you'd like to see or ask any questions. And I will, after dinner, go and record some footage of me doing a PDF. So that's the other thing. I can't just keep on doing stuff and not get it out on the day. So, but yeah, let me know in the comments below. I love hearing from you. So thank you to those of you who are daily messaging me. It means the world to me, and I look forward to seeing you all tomorrow. Have a nice evening.